And we're live. What the fuck? Hey, folks. Welcome to the Chatty Fam. This is how we roll. Um, you know, fuck. Um, so, it is our second episode of this new Dragonlance campaign, Dragons of Rebirth. For those who are familiar with the Dragonlance setting, this is set just after the War of the Lance, or essentially right after the three first novels, the Chronicles, are done, but before the Legends novels start. Right? There you go. If you aren't familiar with the Dragonlance setting, wait until Tuesday when those douchebags at WotC, right, announce Dragonlance book coming out in March. 4 days after my birthday. I'm excited. I'm excited. Um, and yeah, fuck WotC. Okay, I'll say it. I'll say it all fucking day. I'm making a shirt. It's gonna be right up here. I'm gonna wear it on stream. It's gonna be lovely. But I still love this fucking game, and we're gonna play some Dragonlance. So let's go around the table, have the folks here introduce themselves and reintroduce their characters because it's been a long fucking time. You know, the holidays, man, the holidays. So, let's see. Let's start with the peculiar mushroom thing up in the corner there.
The evil mushroom thing?
I am not evil.
Um,
Know of.
are you
She
sure?
believes she's not.
I don't know.
I wholeheartedly believe that I am not evil.
Sure. Right. You know, nah.
That comes in the subline. Definitely not evil. Subtext. Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm tea and tails everywhere, and I am not evil. Neither is my character, who I am playing.
You're not evil. You're delightful. Your character definitely shady.
I am playing Dewdrop Dapperling. They are a gnome cleric, accidental cleric to a questionable deity.
Yeah, the one evil deity that the other evil deities won't even hang out with because he's so gross.
He doesn't get invited.
And that's our cleric.
Yeah, that's a cleric. That's me. Toxin
Cleric.
domain. I like poison. And that's pretty much all you know about Dewdrop. Oh, they were raised by ogres. That was a thing. And then a cult. That was a thing. I think that's everything.
You know, gnomes live a long time. It's a long life.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So, awesome, Steph. So good to see you. Let's move on over to Audrey. Go ahead and introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Audrey. I'm Dornia Wayne on Twitch. Sorry, I'm going to be playing a Minotaur Sorcerer of the White Robes, which is extremely unusual. Her name is Aerith Stronghoof. So I'm curious to know how her storyline's going to play out, since she's probably the only one of her kind.
Probably. I think there might. I don't know. There was almost going to be a Minotaur in the other game where we did all wizards and sorcerers. So it fits. It fits. I'm excited. I'm so glad to see you. I did get to see these guys at Christmas, right? Very briefly, because social distancing and stuff. And Christmas. Oh, man, I don't know. Whatever. It was a weird year, man. Weird year. But
Yep, weird year, weird end.
No, I'm Soth. I get to be Raceland, and I get to be Soth. It's my right. um, Jackie's Dalamar, and Carrie is Kidiora. So, are there really any other good villains left? I don't know. Not really. They all died, huh? Jeremy, do you want to be Takesis? I think it'd be a really good Takesis. Like, for really. For really, really. Anyway, I am in a weird mood today. Sorry.
Awesome.
Let's skip down to Ryan. Ryan, go ahead and introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ryan at Bayleg Maraudin on Twitch and Twitter. So I am playing Mahel of the Silver Light, a knight of the sword right now, who believes he is descended from a great hero and wants to mimic his deeds and become a Knight of the Rose. So he's very, even though he's inexperienced, he still has this aloof attitude, this facade that he puts up that, who knows, maybe the party they'll get behind that facade.
You never know. It could happen. And oh yeah, that's right. So we've got this. We've got our sides, right? So over here we got our good, and over here we got our not so good.
You don't know me.
I know you're not good.
Why?
So with that, Matt, why don't you introduce your character and yourself?
Hi, I'm Matt, Dalkin Fire on Twitch and Twitter. I am playing Kalos. He is a half-elf warlock, and I have gotten my powers from the Green Dragon. I want to try to separate from the Green Dragon and make myself more powerful, and that's where the road I'm going down towards right now.
See now, he telegraphed his plans to the DM. Bad move. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Not as bad as Audrey telegraphing her plans on the last Retroverse.
Wow. I don't know. What was that? I don't even remember that game, guys. Come on.
How could you forget that game?
No, I do not forget that game. I still have dreams, not nightmares, dreams. Wonderful, beautiful dreams of that game. No. I really love that game so much. I want to go back to it all the time. That was a great game. And I am working on a little surprise for everyone here. To remember that game a little bit better. Anyway, that's coming. I have commissions to finish first, but you know. So I just set up the Roll20 like earlier this morning. So I haven't even had a chance to like get the music set up yet, all that stuff. So let's I don't know, let's do some weirder things too. And sort of a little background. As we 19 folks. 19 months. That is insane. Damn it. Zainar, I love you, man. Thank you. And let me see. Do I hear anything? I don't hear anything yet. Oh, that's right. I have to modulate the ears.
I hear it.
I still don't hear anything.
Maybe your volume.
Oh, it's really.
on Roll
Oh,
20.
it's really. Okay, it's chill. All right, cool. It's happening. All right. I will. I think what I need to do this coming week is I need to stream like every night, like late at night. I need to do the Midnight Madness thing or something. I need to get back into this groove. I haven't been doing this much in the last few weeks or so. So I feel really out of practice and weird. But our last session had our intrepid group of adventurers all meeting at the hamster wheel, which is a little empty, very empty, establishment in the city of Newports. And it's in an area of town where you take a turn and then it's just dead. There's just nobody around. Just no one. So when you walk up to this tavern, you can actually hear the squeaking of the sign as the little wheel goes round and round. And inside you find our proprietor, Mr. Fuzzy Bottom. He's adorable. He's got the big booty, right? And it jiggles when he walks. You know? It wiggles, it waggles. Yeah. But still, you know, you're like, what's up with this place? It's dead. There's no one in there except for these 4 people. And of course, you know, the jiggling. And then we have some guests arrive. We have patrons. We have Mr. Copperpot. And wow. Now I don't remember the name. Wow. I really don't remember the name right now. Anyway, but she be the ancient green dragon that is the patron to our warlock here. Except she spoke in basically the voice I use for our cat Pepper, who sounds a lot like a weird, like effeminate Trump kind of thing, you know. I don't know why I do this whenever I talk in Pepper's voice, but I do. So that was the green dragon. But anyway, so, but of course she didn't look like a green dragon. That'd be ridiculous, you know? Like, she ancient, she huge. No, she a person. And both her and Mr. Copperpot knew each other. Not a big surprise there, right? 'Cause I don't know. Did we all get that Mr. Copperpot was also an ancient dragon? Did we get that? We got that, right? We saw that. Okay, good. That's right. Because I ran a one-shot Dragonlance over Thread Raiders that we were hoping would continue on as a campaign. We just weren't able to make it work just yet. Hopefully sometime eventually. Mr. Copperpot was the patron to a warlock in that game. So, and this establishment was where they met and spent pretty much the entire one shot. Just like we spent the entire first episode right here. In
And that's why you don't have any patrons in here, because you were afraid we were going to do it too.
No,
part
not
of
this
it.
group.
You know. But you know the thing is though, Mr. Copperpot, well, he owns like the blocks all around this place. So he keeps it empty. Better to do business in, man, you know? The city's growing. It's getting bustling. It's port. Ugh. You know? Who wants to be around all those people? It's a pandemic. Not here, not in Dragon, not in Kryn, you know? Not yet. We do have a toxin cleric, so it's probably gonna happen. Dude. Dang it,
In honor of Dragonlance.
Yay!
you are so good. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, buddy. So we are essentially our patrons have essentially sent their respective factions of player characters to essentially the same problem. There is a young green dragon that has decided to take up residence in the city of Qualinost. You say, wait, isn't that like the elven capital city of the Qualinesti people? Yes, it is. But during the War of the Lance, folks, if you haven't read the Chronicles, man, read them. They're so good. The Qualinesti people had to abandon their home. And so this very venerable city, can't really say ancient, I don't know. It's, you know, it was like the second elven place and stuff. That's a whole nother series of books. But a very venerable city just left for a young green dragon to just take over. Yeah. So this is a problem. The elves want to come home. They can't come home to this, right? That wouldn't be nice. And as for the ancient green dragon, this is like unapproved crap. She doesn't have time for this. She does not want this. So she's sending her little underling to go take care of it. If it matches up with those goody two shoes over there, fine. But if they cross you, kill them. Right? And you had one last piece of advice from Mr. Copperpot, and that was to take the jiggle with you. Okay? Because apparently he's a really good ranger. And upon looking at his character sheet that I made like almost a month ago, also a bard with a plus 13 performance. So, wow. I don't know how that happened. But Mr. Fuzzy Bottom's pretty dope. Anyway. He's also much higher level than you guys. Because I like to keep my NPCs alive.
Why don't we just have him kill the dragon and watch?
I mean, part of that may end up happening, you know.
Look at him go!
Especially because the one shot that this like kind of whole little story is based off of, that was a party of 10th level characters. So you're all third level. I had to kind of dumb this shit down a little bit, you know. You know.
And that's how
That
we all
makes us feel
TPK'd in the second episode.
Well, the good thing is you probably won't even make it to the city by the end of the episode. You know, like
I mean, knowing how we progress.
it's and the amount of time that I spend just blah blah blah.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
gonna end up down a waterfall.
Yeah.
We're gonna go the wrong direction.
Right? Just end up in a completely different country.
Because Maddie prepared that direction, we're gonna go a different direction. That's what we do. Destroy Maddie's plans.
I don't really have plans. Go for it. Try me. Seriously. Like, what? What? You think I can't handle this? Gosh.
Oh, you can handle it.
I handled, what, 2.5 sessions of not getting to the arcade, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either. I don't know.
Stopping at the burger place.
I mean, you know, as you do.
Yeah.
So you're all gathering your things, and of course, here comes Mr. Fuzzy Bottom with his big backpack, all full of cooking utensils and whatnots. And he comes down and oh shit, whoops. Maybe I should. It's fine. Okay, I'll fix it later. It's not a big deal. So he comes down, and oh well, so it's gonna be there's probably a good day and a half journey. Okay, it's gonna take us about half a day to get to the forest edge. Once we get to the forest, we've got to do a bit of a climb, okay, because it kind of goes uphill and whatnot. It's going to take a considerable amount of time to get through that forest. And so we're going to probably, by the time we get to the river, is probably where we're going to need to camp for the night. And then, once we get up, we should have about a half day's journey to the confluence of the rivers that surround the city. Hopefully, this green dragon and its supposed minions of things have not cut down the bridges that go across the rivers, because there's very deep ravines down to the rivers. And it's like 100 feet across. The city's quite naturally protected, so. At any rate, we're going to want to, and right, I'm only a 3rd level bard and a 5th level ranger, so I ain't got no like special spells that are going to get us across, so it's going to be a little tricky, probably. We'll have to think on our toes. Or something. I don't know. Anyway.
We trust you, Mr. Fuzzy Bottom. You've come highly, highly recommended.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Qualinost?
What's that?
It's a city.
This is where we will be killing that green dragon.
There's a green dragon?
Killing is not necessary at this stage. We are simply to observe it at this point.
Whether you want this dragon observed or killed, it will be dead by the end of this journey.
Oh, you've got lots of confidence. That's great. That might kill you. I'll try to keep you alive, though.
Let's start with the
appreciate it.
observation first before we decide we are able to do even what you think we can.
So what was the I so the two of you had uh Chester, right? Tell you to observe the dragon?
Yes, there are rumors of the green dragon there. We're supposed to get intel and report back.
And
He
then
does not believe we can take on a young dragon.
the young or the really scary lady that came in was your friend and they want you to off the dragon?
The dragon has become a nuisance in the area, and it must be gone by the end of this journey.
Huh. Oh. Well, those are two different things. Maybe we can meet halfway or something.
Yes, let's try for that.
Maybe we can
We'll kill the
wa-
front half and you can save the back half.
watch it die. I don't know. Is that a thing? I don't know. But really, a green dragon in that forest is really not good.
It's not a mature green dragon, it is just a young dragon.
Yes, but you know, young dragons are still dragons. Um, and that is still poison coming out of their mouth.
I'm really
So-
good at poison.
Well,
Well, it's a good thing that we have somebody who is very knowledgeable of the poison in our party.
Yeah, that's good. Very good. So, are we ready? Oh, no, we need to start at dawn, because, oh gosh, if we left now, we would barely make it to the fork in the road. We wouldn't even make it to the forest edge. Okay, right.
Isn't
No.
it dawn already?
Oh, that's right.
I
It's
thought we
morning.
slept there.
That's right. You all slept here. I knew that. I'm just waking up. I can't remember what we did. Huh. Right. Are you ready to go? Let's go. I knew that.
Du's shoving all the leftover breakfast in her pockets.
All right. So, um, luckily for the first part of our journey, we're taking road, which is nice. Not very scenic. There's some river view for part of it. And then, you know, there will be some forest in the distance.
Do we expect any danger in this area as we travel, or
Well, now the war is over, but of course, the remnants of the many dragon armies still linger all across the land. It's possible to run into pockets. We also don't really know what is all taken up residence in the Qualinesti forest since the elves left and stopped protecting it.
excellent.
So could be a number of things. Maybe it's just maybe it's just a owlbear or something. Maybe a couple boar. Maybe it's draconians. I don't know. We'll find out.
I start tugging on Talos's robes.
Yes, do.
If it's a bugbear, can we keep it?
Maybe. We'll find out.
Yes.
Oh.
Do we need to? Are we in need of picking up provisions before we leave?
Well, food-wise, I've got us covered. We're good. But, and you all should probably have stuff, right? You ain't come here empty-handed,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Smart. Good. That should be fine.
Very well.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
I forgot to make your magic items, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were getting magic items.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to customize them and everything. It'll be
I
fine.
know at least as the white robe, I would have a special
Yeah.
item, but yeah.
Yeah. So
Next
I
time.
will, in the back of my mind, think of this again. I already had some ideas, but anyway. There is as he opens the front door to the hamster wheel, the only thing you really hear is the squeaking of the sign out front as the wheel goes round and round. It's a little louder than it was yesterday. Because there's some wind. More wind. You definitely smell the salt coming off the sea. But it's morning in Kryn. And you're going to Qualinost. Ryan knows how dope that is.
Mm-hmm.
So dope.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm excited.
So you step out, and Mr. Fuzzy Bottom, with his little jiggle, as he takes up point, he assumes that you guys aren't very familiar with this city and probably don't know how to get out of it. Or at least get out of it in a timely manner.
Mhm.
And you follow Mr. Fuzzy Bottom. You follow that bottom as he weaves
Almost
through.
hypnotizing.
I mean, just a little bit. I will not have you roll wisdom saving throws just yet. He's weaving through buildings. He's weaving through, like storm drains, like the most bizarre route, right? But you find that you get out of that city so fast and saw basically 2 people on your way out.
This is a big city, right? Like,
Yep.
there's nobody here.
No, there's people, but you didn't have to see any.
How long have you been here, Mr. Fuzzy Bosom? I've not seen this route before and out of the city.
Oh, I've been here a few years. Not a very long time. Long enough to learn the place. It doesn't take very long. If you know what to look for. But yes, that tunnel there, that passageway there, this there, very easily accessible, not locked, not blocked off, and gets you right out of town because, oof, the hustle and bustle of cities really just not great. But, you know.
I'll have to cross-check that with some of my maps because this is very new to me.
Oh,
You have already proven you're invaluable to this party, Mr. Fuzzy Bottom.
oh, you're very kind. I just know my way around things. And I also sing a mean tune, but that'll come later. Maybe. Anyway. So, now that we're out of town, we'll just follow the road. It's gonna be a little tea, at the bridge that crosses the big river here, the White Rage. And then we'll turn, and before the road takes a detour away from the forest is where we'll cut off and head up this canyon pathway that'll take us to the top of that plateau. And then we'll be up in the forest. And, well, Forth and Kryn are scary as fuck to the uninitiated. So,
I'm sure we will do fine
well,
with
Don't-
you guiding us.
don't be too sure.
We'll be sure to keep our eye out then.
Might I suggest we spread out a little bit in case bandits decide to jump us?
Oh, that's a good idea. Then the bandits will try to steal from them instead of us.
Good thinking.
I don't, well,
I'm not sure about that little one over there.
Mahel is gonna stay next to Mr. Fuzzybottom so he can protect him because he is a VIP in this party. Even though Mr. Fuzzybottom can probably do a lot more than Mahel can. That isn't the way he sees it.
right.
So yeah, he's gonna stay close to Mr. Fuzzybottom.
Okay. So you begin your journey, and it's what, still not quite high noon. You're making good time, Let's roll some dice. Let's see what happens,
Oh no.
All right. Let's throw it. Audrey. Evens or odds?
Even.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, the good thing is that it's daylight. So it's much easier to see it coming, right? And yeah, okay, why not? Let's do this.
I got a passive perception of 15.
Yeah, no, it's really easy to see.
Okay.
Because it's daylight and it's big. It's big. And it's really out of place, right? Because this area here where the roads go and stuff like that, where you're on the nice road, is all like plains, grasslands, stuff like it's very flat and stuff. Not much forest. But there is something running up ahead, running towards you, running to you, like you're on a collision course with something
Mahel
very
immediately
very large.
pulls his shield and his sword and stands in front of Mr. Fuzzybottom to protect him.
Oh crap.
What is it?
I think I accidentally willed it into existence by mentioning it earlier. Shit. What the hell's an owlbear doing out here? Roll for initiative, bitches. All right.
Gladly.
All right.
20,
Nice.
which is crazy because I have no decks.
Oh wow.
I find it
Okay.
interesting.
Let's. Oh. Here we
Both of
go.
them get to go first.
I've been looking forward to an owlbear, so this is perfect. That's all I want is an
You
owlbear.
both rolled nat 20.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
What
to.
evil deity did you sacrifice to
Whoops.
get that?
Oh, I need to turn that on. Hold on.
Who said anything
Green.
about an evil deity? We've got like 3
Settings,
ripe people right here ready to be sacrificed.
extension. Wow. Wow. It already starts. It already starts.
I mean, what?
Dang. Dang. Okay. So let's try this again. So I have to hit, I think. Yeah, word. That works. Oh. Not that great. Okay. Mr. Fuzzy Bottom got an 11. All right. Not great.
Who goes before me?
And let's just roll. We want to roll. Let's see. We're going to do... there we go. So D20 plus... Yep. Oh! Huh. Not a nat 20, a 19. So the owlbear gets a 21. That's good. All right. So those rolls. What if I should try to make some room on the overlay for the Roll20 dice roller and stuff like that, so folks can see the shit. So wait, to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. We're good. All right, so that is going to be Kalos, Owlbear, then Dew, then is that Aerith or Arith?
Aerith.
Aerith. Perfect. Aerith, then the Fuzz, and coming and last would be our Knight that's trying to protect. It's adorable. It's adorable. All right. So, Kalos, you're up. There is an owlbear on collision course with your party. It is a good, I'm going to say, we're talking, it's probably a good 150 feet up from you at this point. Yeah.
Okay. So, I can mute him. Audrey, mute.
Sorry.
Sorry, I got that background noise. All right, so I take my hand out, just point it out, and then I fire an Eldritch Blast at it.
Eldritch Blast. Go ahead and roll that. Oh, snap. That's a 21. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you hit. I haven't found it. Damn it. Yeah, that definitely hit. I mean, come on. It's 21, right? For 6 points of force damage. All right. The bonus action.
I won't take one this turn.
Okay. And are you gonna move?
Currently, no. Not going to move.
Okay. So that was 6 points of damage. And the owlbear, oh yeah, you super hit it. Okay. So we're gonna say, I'm gonna roll this. Why not, man? I hate taking that. I always. Whoops. Wait. Damn it. I always like to roll monster hit points, and I love the dice roller here. It does it so quickly. And that was definitely to your benefit. No, it wasn't. It was the exact same number. Okay. All right. Next, it's the owlbear's turn. That is moving at a speed of 40. And it would be dashing. And so it comes within 70 feet of your party by the time it finishes its turn. Do.
Okay. How far away did you say?
Now it is 70 feet away.
Okay. Um. Let's. Yeah. So Dew is going to hop behind Callus's leg and duck, and then like throw out a panicked arm and call their spiritual weapon out 60 feet ahead of us,
Okay.
and wait for that owlbear to come into range so she can smack it.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
It looks like a giant stick.
I'm sorry, what?
The spiritual weapon is just a giant stick.
Like
Just
a
big, boring looking stick.
like it is it natural looking like a giant twig or
Yeah, it just looks like a giant, like,
okay.
stick from like a tree.
So it's not okay. Oh. Whoa, wow. So it's not like a giant popsicle stick or something like that, you know.
No. It looks
perfect.
it's like a stick. It's just a
Okay.
stick. Just
Okay.
a beaten stick.
All right. Excellent.
Beaten stick.
Yeah. It's Dew's beaten stick, and Dew's gonna hide behind Kalos.
Okay. And you're staying put? Okay. Aerith.
She's gonna. What is an owl bear doing over here? It's too close to the city, and she looks over at Kalos and looks back at it. I'm too far away, so she's going to brace herself and ready her spell. She's going to try and do a Ray of Frost, but she has to wait till it gets closer.
Okay, so
She
you're
can't get in, And
Okay.
compared to a minotaur, what does an owl bear look like?
well, an owlbear is quite big. It's really big, man.
60.
So it's like it's not huge, it's large, right? So it's not like ginormous, but it is definitely taller than you are. And that's just at its shoulders, man. Now, what you can do is you can hold or ready an action
Yeah, ready.
for
I'm
a
gonna ready my
contingency,
action.
right? So you're readying a Ray of Frost for when it gets within range, which I believe is 60 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Which is fair. Cool. So Dew's readied. Aerith is readied. That would leave it to the Fuzz.
The Fuzz. Hot Fuzz.
And where is... Oh, no. That was the wrong one. Shit. Okay. Where'd it go? That is... Okay. Alright, folks. Technical difficulty. Here we go. Alright, so Mr. Fuzzy Bottom is going to... Wow. Really cannot do much. That's hilarious. I am so in love with this right now. Okay. What he does do is he pulls out his longbow and decides to do what hunters do, trained hunters do, and try to put it down. So let's see. He does. We get to. What kind of is it? Yo. That is super awesome. Oh right, gets favored foe, and then what was the and dreadful strikes. Perfect. Okay, cool. So that's going to be 2 attacks. So we've got. Whoa! Yeah, that hit. Oh, that hit twice. So. Holla. Yeah, okay. And then we can do 1 of the dreadful strikes. And 1 of favorite foe. That would be. Thank you, Kim. I love you. So that was 21 points of damage all together. So that's ouchies. And I think Mr. Fuzzy Bottom's going to hold his stand his ground. Ooh, man. So that is Mahel.
Mahel is going to get down on one knee and bow his head. And he's going to say, please, Lord Kiri Jalith, please bring me, or please protect my friends and bless them with your light. And I'm going to cast Bless on Dewdrop, Aerith, and Mr. Fuzzy Bottom.
Oh. All right. So you get a D4 to add to your attack rolls and saving throws, while Mahel maintains concentration on the spell for up to, I think it's a minute. Okay. Anything else, Mahel?
No, he's just gonna stand, make sure he's between Mr. Fuzzy Bottom and the owlbear with a shield in front of him.
Okay.
He wants to make sure he's the first one that the owlbear gets to.
All right. Kalos.
Okay. I reach my hand out and I prepare my second level spell of Scorching Ray on the owlbear.
Okay. Roll 3 attacks. Okay, that hits. That does not. That's a natural 1. Awesome.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
I swear, if you hit me with a Scorching Ray, you blew me up in the last one with a fireball.
Matt, please roll another attack roll.
He's gonna hit me with that.
And Mahel, does the 23 hit you?
Yes, 23 hits me.
All right. Matt, roll for damage. 3 times. All right.
Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Those numbers look weird. Why is that? Why are they? Oh, that's weird. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Why are they colored like that? That's so weird. Okay.
Because 10
Green.
is the max and 3 is the lowest. 3 is a 1.
Well, it's supposed to be. No, it's no, because it should be 2 is the lowest and 12 is the max because it's 2d6. That's why I'm wondering why those are colored
It's
like
because one of the d6s is a 6.
That was, I was trying to.
Oh, I
okay.
see.
Yeah.
Got it.
that. I see. Okay. Oh, thank
I
you,
was just
dude.
clicking on it on mine. Sorry.
Thankfully, Mahel takes the least damage of only 3 fire damage. The owlbear
Oh my
will
God.
take 17, so that was really good. As that owlbear is starting to slow down a little bit, but not because it wants to. Really, it is. So you see, like there are big scorch marks, over its body and whatnot. So it's got like tufts of hair and then like no hair with like black and red and whatnot. It looks really like crazy. Somebody just like went to the dog and just like ran clippers through it randomly, and then started painting it. It looks so pissed off right now. And it really wants to eat half elf right now. And since it's its turn, it runs up and it's not even going to stop. So
Real quick, Maddie.
Yeah.
So they're 2 held actions, right?
Mhm. They will.
And I need to make a concentration check, correct?
Yeah, but you can roll a concentration
60.
check. It's just like don't roll a 1, dude. Like, because it was only 3 points. So.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
do you get an opportunity attack if it passes that spirit weapon?
Oh no,
I was holding the attack.
it's going. Those are going to happen. They're going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What we didn't establish, right, is because I don't have like a battle map set up for us, right? So we had Mahel and Fuzzy Bottom up in front. So then essentially I would assume other 2 behind, and you got Dew kind of in that mix, right? And right now Dew's hiding behind Kalos. I would say that, and I don't think that Kalos would be like off to the side of where Fuzzy Bottom and Mahel are, right? You're probably right behind them, right?
Yes, I'm right behind him, which why one of my spells hit him.
Right. So right behind them to keep the cover. So heads or tails, Ryan or Audrey, who wants no, evens or odds? Who wants evens? Who wants odds?
Oh, even.
I'll take it. I'll
Okay.
take odds.
Okay. So let's do this. And we'll make it a D20 for shits and giggles. Even. All right. That owlbear's going straight for our white robe sorcerer.
And as I see it coming at me, I'm going to do a shield.
Okay. So first, let's go ahead and take care of those those held actions. Do your first. Go ahead and attack with your spiritual weapon.
Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh, there we go. Woo, 23 to hit.
23 to hit. Hella hits. 10 force damage.
Remember.
Very good. Okay. And then we had the Ray of Frost. Go ahead.
Remember, you get a D4.
Oh,
To the attack,
Yeah,
To the
how
attack.
would
not
I
to the
end
damage.
it? Okay.
you can click your roll, and if you just want to like roll a d4, you can do so with the die roller in the bottom left corner.
Okay. I
You don't
don't
need to,
believe
though,
I
'cause
need
you
to.
You don't need to at all. Go ahead and roll for damage.
And then
How do you want to do this?
probably a little frantically. I'm gonna see it looking at me and go, no, and immediately shoot my ray of frost at my hand right at it, probably with my eyes closed at this point now, and then open it to see if it hits.
And because the essentially held actions were triggered at about 60 feet out, right? It gets whacked with this spiritual stick. And then your icy ray flying towards it, essentially shredding into its face and being pulled back as the ice shards just shred through the tufts of hair off the sides of its little owl beak, and it flops backwards. And the body kind of tumbles because of the inertia, you know? And it rolls and rolls and rolls to right to the feet of Mahel, as if you were just standing in the right spot, you know, like but yeah, you got a big ass dead owlbear.
I'm gonna tug on Callus's robes again, but still hiding behind his leg.
Yes, do.
Can we keep it?
Well, I'm sure we could use its meat tonight.
Aerith is gonna look at her hands, and this is her first adventure, and probably one of the first times that she's actually used this properly. And she's gonna just smile and just kind of brush her ropes down and go, "Okay, well that was eventful, Mr. Fuzzy Bottoms."
It is only noon, correct?
Oh, well, it's getting about noon now. Hmm?
Aerith,
We
was
better
this-
get going.
Was this your first time casting a spell?
Oh no, not this one, or not casting a spell. No.
Mhm. Next time, try to keep your eyes open. You were like
Mahel
work on
will
that.
turn to Kalos.
You're one to talk,
Yeah.
Callus. I just watched you peg
That's
Mahel
exactly
in the
what
back
Mahel
of
was
the
gonna
head.
say. He did better than you did. And then I'll sheath my sword, put my shield back on my back, and start ready to roll. Get moving on.
I wanna try and drag the owlbear with us.
Is owlbear meat good?
I don't know,
I-
but Dew's determined to find out.
Do owl bears have feathers?
Mhm.
I'm gonna see if there are any good ones, and try and retrieve a couple of them to put my component pouch.
All right. Um, roll percent all day.
How do I do that? Just roll 100, or
yeah.
our roll?
Yeah. Wow.
No,
Yeah, you got 100.
no, that's not right.
I don't think that's right.
No,
That's not right.
Yeah.
No.
Roll D100.
There we go.
Okay. You find one feather.
Okay, I just wanted to add it to my component pouch. One of my first skills. Uh-oh. I forgot how strong Dude was. He might actually be able to start dragging this.
Dew can most certainly start dragging this. Can they maintain this without exhaustion is the question. You know.
Everybody's just walking away, and Dude's just like, "Ugh, ugh, ugh."
Well, I mean, we would probably, I'm assuming Mahel would probably move the owl bear out of the way if we're not going to try and scavenge anything from this.
What is
Oh, I would definitely move it from the road, but if Dewdrop is dragging it, then I'm just gonna continue on with. We have a
Fuzzy
more
bottom.
important mission. than
Fuzzy
this.
Bottom, are you able to cut a couple flanks of steak off this owlbear?
Hold on. I'm trying to.
Is owl bear meat very good? Something that we would normally want to maybe try and add to our rations?
This is what I'm.
Owlbear
trying-
meat is usually like sought after.
Oh,
But
okay.
it takes time to butcher something, which we don't have.
That's
Like if this was the
Okay.
end of the day, I would say let's butcher it. But since it's only noon and we still want to get a good traveling on, I would say
Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Sure. Yeah, it'd be a delicacy, and Mr. Fuzzy Bottom is, you know, a bard, jack of all trades, right? Can do a lot of things. Really good cook, probably a really good butcher. What skill would that be?
nature maybe.
Or survival?
Survival.
Survival, definitely.
Yeah, I like survival. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, 21. Yeah. He's able to like essentially because of the way that the the scorching rays kind of fried part of the fur and whatnot, that he was able to, like, on essentially like one side of the owlbear's back, he's able to just like quickly skin through the rest of the skin and start to like unravel, and really with expert hands chopping through bones with must be a very magical sword of some sort. Just like
Is he Edward Scissorhanding it?
It's no, he's like cutting through the rib bones with this sword and whatnot. It doesn't look like it should work. But it's almost like a warm knife through butter. And he pulls out essentially what you might compare to a like a prime rib roast, right? Of owlbear. And he kind of ties this up, puts it away, and it's like, oh, well, we're eating great tonight. Unfortunately,
Wow,
this is-
Master Fuzzy Bottom, you are truly a man of many skills. I've never seen the likes of butchery like that.
thank
You
you.
must be commended.
Sure. Stuff. Great. I don't know. Compliments are weird. Okay. Let's continue on. We should probably set this thing on fire or something.
I'll just look at Kalos.
I cast a firebolt on his body.
Oh, good. That works. We don't want the thing to start stinking and stuff. It could attract even worse things. Like dragons.
Which I'm sure we could handle.
Or not.
Maybe we should speak of them then.
Okay, so we'll carry on. And while we travel down the road to the edge of the Qualinesti Forest, this is where we're going to take our break.
Alright.
So they quickly took care of an owlbear that was stampeding towards it. It didn't even touch them at all.
That was lucky.
That
We're getting to
means
Maddie again. We're getting to Maddie again.
next time it's 2 owlbears, or 5, whatever.
No.
Everybody gets an owlbear. All right. Owlbear, you get an owlbear, you get an owlbear, you get an owlbear! Oh!
Oh my God.
As I become the Oprah of owlbears. Anyway.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to take our break here. We're going to be out for about 10 to 15, so we can bio and all that good stuff. And then we'll be back here. And when we return, our intrepid adventurers on the road to Qualinost will find themselves at the edge of the forest of Qualinesti and just this much closer to all hell breaking loose. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Oh yeah, that'd be good. I'd like to see that. Let's do that. I want to do that. Let's have a owlbear gang leader. Velociraptors. They're going into the forest. The owlbear's natural habitat.
And that was the baby.
As you do. But, so we'll be back here. And let me just set that. I'm going to turn that down and turn that down. And then, so we can have some other music. And bye! All the fucks. Anyway. So we're back. Our party just dispensed of an owlbear rather quickly. And, for extra credit, Callus was also trying to take out the paladin as well. So, as you
Fighter.
do.
Technically, I'm a fighter.
No, you're a fighter. You're really Knight of the Sword is supposed to be more of a cleric-y kind of person. But anyway, when you have progression from these three frickin' classes and stuff, these three different things, there was no other way to make it other than fighter subclasses. I tried. You should have saw my first plan. All right. It was going to involve a lot of multi-classing, right? Wow. It was going to be bad. It was going to be terrible. Thank you, Jackie, for talking me out of that one. Okay. So there we go. Anyway, so they've been traveling the road, the old road, that leads to, I'm trying to remember, where does that lead to? It eventually goes to Pax Tharkus. That's right. The dwarven city of Pax Tharkus, but they're on the edge of the Quanisty Forest, and before the road bends away from the forest, this is where they cut to what is more of a trail than a road. And this will lead them up through the canyon that'll take them to the height of the forest. And that's right. That's right. Cyrus knows. Cyrus played one. He knows. And as we reach the edge of the forest, it is I was doing the math and stuff. It was gonna be really that would only take a few hours to get there. So it's really like pretty much high noon now, you know. So you still have a good chunk of your day to travel, but the travel here, once you get off the road, is gonna take probably like 3 times more time to travel the same distance. So it's a hoof, and oh,
Yeah.
that's right, a hoof.
No.
Speaking of hoofs, we should. I would like to do some endurance kind of stuff, right? So let's have everyone roll Constitution checks, please. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh no, I lost the number.
Like I said, I've got 2 hooks. I got this.
All right. You say check or save?
Check.
Okay. Because someone rolled a save in there. That's a nat 1.
You were raised by mountain orcs.
Well, I
ogres.
should. I'm distracted by
They were
little...
plains ogres actually. So
It's a little
Oh,
beetle.
okay.
A little beetle flies by, and I get distracted. I'm distracted. I don't know.
you are. Well, here's the thing. Earlier on, you're thinking you could just drag that owlbear carcass and, whatever. I'm strong. I got this.
Yeah, obviously.
But that expended so much energy that by the time you get to this part of the trek, you're so tired.
I just wanted owlbear jerky.
But here we go. This is where we have some fun. Despite your critical failure, There's no critical failures in checks, though. That's the thing, you know. So yeah, you can roll a 1. It's a 3 and whatnot. But despite your exhaustion, that's not quite exhaustion yet. You find yourself still making those foot plants. You're still going. And you almost
On
feel like
Callus's shoulder.
you almost
Yeah,
feel
with
like
my natural
what's that?
with my natural 20, can I like notice it and pick her up?
Um you can certainly
Would you?
you can
Yeah,
certainly
because I'm out to help anybody that's weak.
yeah. You can offer
Anybody
assistance.
in trouble. So
They look exhausted from what you can tell, right?
do you need some help, little one?
But they're still making, you know, all the steps. They're still going.
You look like you're having some trouble. Perhaps I can help.
I will tug on Callus's robes.
Yes, dude.
Uh, uh, uh.
I go and pick her up and put her on my shoulders like I would with a little child.
Perfect.
Okay.
I would imagine this is something that you guys do quite often in your travels, honestly.
Yeah, but going up a steep hill with someone on his shoulders is a lot different than.
I start swinging my mace at bugs that get too close to us.
You're gonna give him triple disadvantage.
Like a fly swatter.
You know, I'm sorry. I need to do that for Mr. Fuzzy Bottom too, because he has a terrible constitution.
Oh no. He is the one who told us we had to go this way.
Oh, whoops. Hit the wrong thing. There we go. Oh yeah, he's fine. He good. So you're going, you're hoofing it. And yeah, the pun is intended. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm sorry. Kalos picked up Dew and put them on their shoulders when they got a 10.
It's just a normal thing. This is what she normally does when she gets tired.
Okay.
Maybe that's why he has a 10.
I don't want to. I don't like to call people names and things. And, you know.
Not sure if he trusts us enough to hold Dew.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So this is going to be fun for Maddie. Even way more fun than the boots were going to be. Oh, this is great.
Oh no.
All right.
But I want the boots.
Oh.
I'm very excited.
The boots are there. They're gonna be fun eventually.
Oh no.
Just not right in this moment.
Okay.
So, with this part of the trek, you're having to make a number of steps that if you take them too slowly, you're going to basically slow your party to a crawl. but too quickly, and you could slip and get your foot stuck into some gap or other gross things and whatnot. And I'm sure anyone who's been hiking knows that kind of, So this is going to be a dealer's choice, player's choice. You can roll athletics or acrobatics. And Callus will be doing this at disadvantage. And then based on what Callus rolls, we'll see if Dew has to make a roll. Okay. All right. Yeah, but Dew, please roll.
Is this a saving throw?
No,
thing?
it's a check.
Got it.
It's a skill check. Either athletics or acrobatics. And do go ahead and make an acrobatics roll.
I have no dex.
Um,
I am strong, but I
Right.
am not graceful.
okay. No falling, no slipping, no crazy stuff, but it's definitely you're not making you're not making great foot plants as you're traversing this, and you've also then got a body on yours, and it's swinging a weapon around. It's not being very helpful in this. So you don't fall, right? But you definitely slow the entire party just down. To where you might not make it to the top by the time night hits.
This is getting too tough of an incline. You're going to have to walk the rest of the way.
I could carry you, little one.
Dew looks at you and squints, and then looks over at the horns.
I shake my head, knowing what she's looking at. Come on. I got you. Is it all right, Kylos?
I'll hop down
is
and
fine.
scramble up scramble up the Minotaur and sit on the horns. Like at the seat and handles.
Handlebars, man, handlebars.
Yep.
All right.
Hold on tight, okay?
And I can't swing my weapon around anymore at the bugs because I'm holding onto the horns so I don't fall off. So it might actually
Okay.
be easier now.
Yes, the DC to see if you have to roll is going to be a lot lower now. So that's good. All right. Now, as we get that situation taken care of, this is now essentially just straight endurance again, as it's basically like the back and forth switchbacks, and it's just tedious, uphill, slow go, but let's all roll constitution checks. These will be all flat rolls. Metacycle. That's hilarious. Oh,
Did that
okay.
actually roll or no? No, it didn't. Okay. There we go. Oh my god.
I was about to say, does it matter for her since she's being carried?
Oh yeah, she didn't have to roll. No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, that makes sense.
Based on Aerith's roll, she may have had to roll like an acrobatics type check to see how her balance is doing and see if that kind of makes things worse. But no, there's lots of endurance, and what we're gonna say here is that Mahel's natural 20 last time helps push him through this time, um, giving him a kind of a boost, like a stored up boost of endurance. And so you guys are actually making a little bit better time. Get up the hill and up to the plateau as as the sun is lowered below the line of the trees. So it's like that pseudo dusk, that it's you can't see the sun, it's getting much lower, but it's really just obscured by the forest instead of like mountain ranges. So but the forest around you is let's have everyone make nature checks, and Do will get advantage here.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we are not aware of our surroundings.
Wow, like I have a +5 to nature. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just probably for observation, hopefully.
So
Roll
What
20
you-
hates me.
so Do you definitely pick up that it's not like you've been in a ton of forest before. But you've been in a couple. This one is oddly less active. Okay? Um it's a lot quieter. It's sounds more like the sounds you might get in a grassland and not in a forest. Very um yeah. And um because of your knowledge of poisons and whatnot and toxins, you can almost smell the remnants of a green dragon's breath. That the poisonous stench has permeated all the way out to here. And you're a good, I think it was you're still another like 5 miles of forest away from the city. Um, but it is definitely that kind. When you go outside, someone's just fertilized the lawn, and they put down some of the stuff that kills bill bugs or whatever, and it kind of has that poisonous kind of funk, that kind of sharp smell. You kind of get that. Nobody else can smell it but you. It's there.
I'll tap on Aerith's head.
Yeah, yeah.
It smells like rotting.
On my head.
I think you stink.
Out of the two of us, I find that hard to believe.
Well, it's either you or it's a green dragon.
That makes more sense. How
Did you?
strong does it smell? Because you haven't said anything until now.
Oh, it's not really strong, but there's no animals. There's nothing in the forest. It's too quiet. Did you scare everything away with your stench?
No, I don't believe that.
And as
cause.
Dew says that, Aerith, you do kind of take a pause, and there's a lot less chitter and chatter, chirping and buzzing that you would normally hear. There's a little bit, but
That would be alarming to me.
it definitely creeps you
Or
out.
not alarming, but cause for there's something going on.
The bugs stopped buzzing in my hair.
You know, Do, as you mentioned that, I was kind of taking in the scenery. I didn't quite notice that, but that is very odd. Seems like this green dragon is causing more of a disturbance than we thought. How much farther until we have to camp, Mr. Fuzzy Bottoms?
Well, camp's not too far. We just need to get to the river's edge, which isn't too far from here.
Would
Of
it be
course.
safer to be up here on the plateau instead of closer to the forest where the green dragon may have more of an influence?
We are, the forest is on the plateau,
I see.
and by river's edge, it's going to be more of a cliff's edge, as the river's down in a deep ravine. But this is the only way to trek to the city through the forest.
Okay. That was very good, Do. Thank you. Please let
Can we
us
hide?
know if you
I wanna
notice
hide.
anything else.
I
Hide
want to
where?
hide. I don't know. I want to hide. Can I hide?
How?
Hide behind Aerith's head.
And
She could
dude just
attempt
like
to start covering her up with my hair.
dude just takes like some of the folds of fabric and just throws it over their head.
I can't see, Do. I'm gonna move this a little. Does she do this often, Carlos?
Quite often.
No wonder you were struggling.
Mr.
Let's
Hairy
probably
Butt.
try to make camp soon.
Yes,
Mr. Hairy Butt.
that's Fuzzy Bottom.
Same difference.
No.
Can we, when we camp, can we hide?
Sure. There are some things that we can't hide from, but we can
Like a
hide
dragon?
from a lot of things. I don't know. Technically, sure. But, well, I don't know. I should know. I'm a ranger. I know this stuff. I really do. It's just the guy controlling me is stupid. So,
It's all right, Mr. Fuzzy Bottom. Don't be too hard on yourself. You have done excellently so far.
thank you. You're very kind. A little, maybe, naive. I don't know. But kind. Let me see. Is there anything here that... yeah. Not really. I mean, all dragons have a pretty good perception, but there's really nothing here that says, like, you know, it'd be easy to find, y'all. But oh yeah, and remember, this is a young dragon we're talking about. It's like roughly the size of the owlbear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um. At least that's what you were told. Young.
Yeah, I was gonna say the stench then would not make sense.
And
the
obviously the stench. You know, it could be like a tweener, or a
Is that
teen.
something that maybe Kalos and Dew would know, being that's their well, not Dew, but Kalos anyway would know.
This dragon is very young-minded. He is not fully mature, but can still be dangerous.
Yeah, you know. It could be a, you know, a tweener. Um, that you know, those really awkward years. Um, from being a young to being an adult. Yeah.
That
When we
was
defeat him,
Need-
many
needless
will,
to s-
will sing our praises.
Needless to say, it will anger easily.
Oh, right. Uh huh. Great. I hate dragons.
Well, we are only here to observe.
Are we? I don't know.
You're cute.
We'll see. Because if it is young, I'll eat that thing myself. I mean, kill it myself. I didn't say eat.
Share. I want share.
I'm kidding. I don't know. Whatever.
Share. I want to eat it.
There's a small um, little ring of trees uh, over here. It's a great place to set up camp and have a little bit of cover on at least one side. Easier to protect.
Sounds like an excellent plan.
Yes, let's head towards that location then.
Hmm.
Would that be okay, Dew?
Where are we
do
going?
want your roast owlbear, right?
Dew, we're going to go cook up that owlbear here very shortly.
Yes, I forgot about the owlbear.
Prime rib owlbear. You need to go scavenging for some horseradish.
That might be a project for Dew.
She'll bring back something and poison the whole batch.
Rosemary. Rosemary's poison. Ugh. I hate the smell of that stuff, man. Okay.
How?
It's just too much. It's just too much. It's
How?
overpowering. Yeah. It's overpowering. All right. So you find your spot to camp. You guys help Mr. Fuzzy Bottom set up and get a cooking fire going. But yeah. And at this point, as you're all getting settled in and night has fallen, and you've got the scent of this owlbear prime rib roasting in the fire, with a plethora of herbs and spices that our Jiggly Bottom Man brought with him.
Wafting out into the air.
I was gonna say,
The
oh dear
hungry
God,
dragon
that dragon's gonna be
is
all
prowling.
over it. Shit.
What? That would never happen. Never, ever, ever. Gosh, you think I'm that predictable? Bitch, please. I can't ever. No. Maybe. But anyway.
Roll for initiative.
Gosh, that would be too easy, right?
Yeah.
Just bring the dragon right out here. The dragon's not coming out here, guys. You gotta please.
Doesn't mean something else ain't.
Oh yeah, something else for sure. Let's see. Well, we'll wait on that for now. Um, you've got the scent, and at this point is where the rest of you kind of pick up on the lack of noises. There's a little bit, but it almost sounds sickly. The forest the forest sounds sickly.
Do thinks it's the most peaceful thing they've ever experienced.
We really need to take care of this dragon so the natural world can have its place back.
Yes,
Indeed.
this does not feel comfortable at all.
What? I've never been more comfortable. It's so peaceful.
I miss the forest sounds that I'm used to. This is too eerie. She's going to go and kind of just scan around the perimeter. She feels uneasy, so she's going to be keeping an eye out to, even though it's quiet, doesn't mean there's not anything out there.
Mahel is still in full armor with all his stuff on the entire time, and he's still like sitting up straight, just that pinnacle of knighthood. But after we eat, he kind of goes off on his own a little ways, not too far, just like we're, kind of can't see him, and his shoulders immediately sag, his features soften, and he starts stripping off his armor to get ready for bed.
Huh.
Is it dark yet, or can we still see him?
Oh, it's
from the
totally
fire?
dark. Yeah.
Okay.
And by this time, the fire's tamped down quite a bit. It's really just at a very well. It's not even really all that necessary because it is early summer and not too cold here. And yeah. How are you guys setting up a watch or anything?
Most definitely, we'd set up a watch.
Okay. How's that gonna work?
So I'll take
Mahel
first
will
watch.
volunteer to take last watch. Mahel will volunteer to take last watch.
I will take first watch while I'm preparing spells.
Okay, so that's gonna be Kalos. It's gonna take first watch. Are you taking? Let me see. We don't have any L's, right? No, no full L's. Okay.
No, just half elf.
Y'all need sleeps, is what I means. So you also have fuzzy bottoms. So, everyone can take a 2-hour watch and sleep for 8 hours. Is that how that's gonna work?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Who will take second watch?
I will.
All right. And then third and fourth, how do you want to do those, Audrey? Do you want to do third or fourth?
Aerith would prefer closest to the morning.
Okay, so fourth. So Fuzzy the fuzz, as I like to call him, the fuzz, will take third watch, and we'll have Aerith, and then Mehel. Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Well, mm, Kalos,
Yes,
can I have a perception check, please?
absolutely.
All right.
Eight.
All right. Big 8. Big ol' 8.
Oh my god.
Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Can't actually show that roll. Okay. Cool, cool.
Okay.
All right. As you where you sitting? Are you kind of like are
So
you
I'm sitting closest, like around the fire.
Mhm.
Just I have my notes, and just kind of keeping an eye on the area while glancing at my notes.
Okay. Um a couple of the spells that you've learned recently, there's some really complex algorithms, and it is one of those things you keep looking at and going, all right, no, that doesn't make sense. And you're just kind of looking around, but you're really focusing in on this. Um, and out of nowhere, there is a sound that is so abrupt, so alarming. What? Let's, I don't know, get some audience participation here and stuff like that. What is an annoying sound that would definitely wake up a party of 4, right? Sleeping, and then that fifth one who's like really just not even really paying too much of attention. But what's that sound that is so like, meh, I don't know. Um,
My dog licking himself.
God damn, that is a loud sound, man. So loud. Oh, okay. I'm down. I'm down to clown. All right. All of a sudden, Mahel,
Constant in name.
okay. How about we combine the two? All right.
We know dogs are
So,
licking themselves.
just a bunch of gibbering, licking
Ah.
sounds. It is insane and gross and loud. And you cannot even, as soon as it happens, Mahel, you've never heard this sound before, but it is literally coming from your sword. And it awakens everyone.
I grab my sword and I look at it and I roll up and I look at it and I'm like, what is this?
Mahel, what kind of sword are you carrying around?
I don't know. It was given to me. It was
Why is
passed
it
down from my family.
so noisy?
It's so loud. I don't know.
Noisy.
If I concentrate on it, can I turn it off?
Oh, Sure.
I'm
Put
gonna
it in a
concentrate on it.
mailbox.
I'm gonna concentrate on it.
Okay. You concentrate on making the noise stop as you start to hear the snapping of branches around you. Um,
Oh my
Uh,
gosh, is this sword like the Lord of the Rings ones?
it is it was essentially functioning like a sort of warning,
Yeah.
in a sense, as well, you know.
Do any of us recognize the sounds of the creatures that are coming towards us?
Well, the thing is
So that we
that
would have been more alarmed.
you can now see them as you all roll initiative.
Yeah. What?
Oh, hey, that was decent.
What is the initiative? There it is.
But guys, you know what this means, right? We don't need to watch anymore.
Oh, I'm very caught off guard. Oh, that's a horrible sound. Ah.
All right, and let's see. Where's Fuzzy Bottom? Fuzzy Bottom's initiative. All right.
Mahel's initiative makes sense.
And oh wow, we
I
got a
was
lot of
yeah.
okay. And then oh right. And then of course um as what comes through the trees and whatnot around you are all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna leave this up to chance. We're gonna take that
That
and
smile. Oh my gosh.
and add one. 5. 5 draconians. Oh no,
So
this is
And
not
they're
good.
coming in. They're coming in violently, correct?
Yes.
so I'm going to.
Now, before anything happens, let me roll a blanket initiative for this group. And we're going to do. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
Ha.
Yes, but because you didn't take the warning in time, they're going to get a surprise round.
Ah!
Because I didn't know it was a sword.
We
of
didn't
iron.
know it was a sort of word. Yeah.
This is how you learn.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
This is how you used to learn in older editions.
This is
Oh
how
my
you
god,
learn,
please
man.
turn off that super annoying sword that's trying to tell us that we're about to die.
Now I gotta. Where did this go? I lost it. All right. So what happens is you see these lizardy, scaly humanoids trampling towards you, and they're not they're not all that what's the word I'm trying to they're not all that imposing, right? And I would say does anybody have an arcana or history above 15 or no, I'm sorry, +5? Do you have more than a +5? You do?
I have a +4.
Both. I have Arcana and History at +5.
Okay, perfect. So you're aware that these are draconians. You're also aware that these are probably draconians. Wow, I can't.
Ostra Draconians?
Boz,
Boz.
Baaz. They would be the probably the weaker of the Draconians. They would be the ones that were created from the eggs of the brass dragons. Okay. And folder. Here we go. The fuck? There it is. Okay. And so they're not overly imposing, but they all have what look to be short swords, and they start whacking. We're gonna do probably where is the and since everyone else was essentially sleeping and the only person that was really, you know, up and about would have been Kalos. He would be the main target at this point. But one of them does pop up next to Mahel because of wow, that sword was loud. And one pops up near Mr. Fuzzy Bottom as well, but we're gonna do they would have okay, so that's gonna be I will be generous to my party for now. Okay. All right. Does an 18 hit? Kalos.
Oh,
Yes,
My bad. I'm assuming 11 and 10 totally miss, right? Please.
correct.
Thank you, God. That's good. Hi. Hey, Elsa. So that's only one hit. That's not too bad. And we'll do damage in a sec. Let's see. Does a 16 hit Mahel?
Yes, because he doesn't have no armor or shield. He has an AC of 11.
Oh, that's fun. And then a dirty 20 on Fuzzy, on the Fuzz hits. So yes, it's battle time. It's battle time with Draconians, and I missed my thing. And here we go. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so they will go whackety whack. Wait, where did it go? There it is. And that'll be. Okay. So Callus is gonna get poked for 9. Mahel's getting poked for 5. And the Fuzz is getting poked for 9. So that's a few good jabs.
Okay.
Could that have sounded any dirtier, Matt? Jeez.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but
But so so we have Mahel's gonna be first, then that makes the Fuzz second. The bonuses mean that Kalos goes third, then and then yes. Yep, definitely. And then Aerith, and then our Drax. Okay. Does it look like I'm floating in a bog? Oh, I guess it does. Huh. Okay. Yeah, whatever, man. And hell, what are you up to?
So Mahel's going to reach down and pick up his shield. So
Okay.
He has a little more armor. First off, like the surprise round, when you first saw him looking at the sword, he looked like a normal person. But the minute these creatures jumped out and hit him, his shoulders square up, his chest puffs out. He's back to that knightly facade that he puts up. He reaches down, he picks up his shield, and he's going to swing with his longsword towards the one that's right next to him.
All right. Go ahead and roll the hit.
13 to hit.
13 is going to miss.
Okay.
But
Right.
and you don't have 2 attacks. You're only 3rd level. Yeah.
Nope. So as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Hot. Okay.
Because I am not good.
And oh,
Nice.
hot. Okay. Very good. Fuzz took 9. I forgot to mark that. Okay. All right. And anything else? That's it, right?
That's all I got.
All right. Fuzz is really cranky about being woken up before his watch and decides to reach out and touch someone in a very, very bad way.
No touchy.
As he reaches out to the one that poked him, his hand touches the side of its leg, and or at least attempts to. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta do this. I think. Yep. Oh no. No. He doesn't touch anything. He reaches out. He doesn't touch. It was not a bad touch. It was a non-touch. It was an attempt at a bad touch. That's a bummer. Because that could have been a lot of damage, right? And there we go. So bonus action is, that is a regular. Then he can. Oh right, word. As he misses that, he calls out, and you hear, "Oh my hell! Good luck!" And you have bardic inspiration or something. I don't know. It's right off the top of my head, man. I don't know. And you've got a d6 of bardic inspiration that you can use for an ability check, attack, roll, or saving throw. All right. And he is going to use half his movement to stand, and then that's it. All right. Callus.
Okay. As soon as this happened, as soon as I got hit, I go ahead and just stand up and just cast mirror image on myself.
Excellent.
So now there are 3 copies of myself, and I get up and you can just see the flames just coming from my hands, screaming at them, saying, "If you do not leave, I will burn every single one of you." And all my images are doing the same thing.
Okay. I don't mind. I like that.
Mahel flinches.
Go ahead and roll intimidation at advantage. Well. So there was gonna be a DC for like 1 to be affected, for like maybe 3, and then all 5. And it just hit the all 5. They literally just go "Ah!" and turn tail and run. And with that, Mahel, you can have an attack of opportunity.
I don't like hitting creatures as they retreat. That is less than honorable.
See?
And I was about to ask if I could fire off a spell as they ran away.
Do you have the feat Warcaster?
No, I wasn't gonna do it as a reaction. I was gonna do it like if they were still within range on my turn. I was gonna
Oh,
see if I
okay.
could pick one.
Well, I mean, technically, yeah, you could.
Like as a and stay away kind of
Yeah, you totally could.
thing.
No,
Like
you
I
really
haven't
could.
actually gotten up off the ground. I'm still where I was sleeping, and I just like have kind of crawled a little bit behind somebody's legs. Do I? Do, I don't think I have a feat yet. I don't think we're at the feat level yet.
No.
Yeah, the only reason I have a feat is because I'm human.
Yeah, we're not at the feat yet. We haven't got to that part yet. Make
But
a
it was
second
your
guess
turn
on
next, and
styles.
they wouldn't
Yeah.
be that far away. So.
So she's kind of crawled like behind whoever's legs are closest, and will fire off a ray of sickness between her legs at the draconian that's closest in the back of the pack.
Okay,
Running
and
away.
is that an attack roll or?
Yes.
Okay, make that at advantage.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I'll keep the dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20 definitely hits. So it takes and that targets
The
one
first
creature.
one was the first one was 7, so 7
So
points of poison damage.
7 poison damage, and then that is essentially they gotta make a Constitution saving throw. Let me see. It probably So
Do
I just like do like a little finger gun. Pew!
oh yeah, that thing is sick.
And stay away.
As one of the ones is like trying to run away and gets hit by the ray of sickness and just kind of like stops and kind of just vomits all over the ground as it lets out like a whimper and continues its hobble away. Aerith, would you like to do anything?
And don't come back.
No, I wasn't going to. I'm going to watch them and go over Mr. Fuzzy Bottoms. What are the chances they're going to come back?
The way that guy scared the fucking Jesus out of him, probably not at all.
She's not going to pursue any other
They're
attack.
probably going to start worshiping Kalos.
Those dang boss draconians, such a pain. Good show there, Callus.
It wasn't Jesus, it was cheeses. They scared the cheeses out of them. Yes. Cheeses. I know what I said.
Do you think we can just do that with the green dragon?
Probably not. Callus, what was that? Completely caught off guard.
That is what we do to anybody who comes in my way.
No, they caught us off guard. Ugh.
That was on. Wasn't that on Mahel's watch?
No.
No,
Oh no. Okay, it was yours. Okay, I was confused.
First watch. We
First
barely
watch,
slept
right.
an hour.
Well, look on the bright side. We're going to be sleeping well now. I don't think anybody will come near us for the rest of the night.
From your lips to Paladine's ears.
All
right.
Mahel is going back to his little area by himself. And he is going to spend a few minutes just sitting there, concentrating on the sword and trying to figure out what's up with the sword.
Yeah, why did you do that? That was cool.
Yeah, things are going to happen. Random things are going to happen. This is how we learn about our items. And especially these specific items will grow with you as you level as well. So, by the end of this whole campaign, if we um, make it an extended period of time, these things will probably just turn into crazy artifacts, because they'll just be so much. Um, but they'll be artifacts in your characters' names, and live on in Maddie's fake Kryn forever.
And then
Goose boots.
after he spends that time looking at his sword, and when he went back to his little isolated area, once again his features softened, his shoulders sagged, um, and he puts the sword right next to him, puts the shield right next to him, and lays back down and goes back to sleep.
All right. Okay. So you all take your watches, your sleeps, all this good stuff. There's nothing else bad gonna happen tonight. I'm not that big of an asshole. I think two initiative rolls in one session is way too much. Um, you know. So yeah, you guys are able to sleep through the night. I'm not going to say it's super restful sleep because it is really eerie in this forest because it's quiet. Like, you're not flicking off bugs. It's fucking summer, man. You should be flicking off a lot of bugs. There should be a lot of bugs. There's a river right there. Like, have you ever lived by a river in summertime? Mosquitoes like a motherfucker. No.
Right there.
Yeah.
Can we
No.
classify this as a long rest?
Yep. This is a long rest. This is the sleepy time. This is where you double click the long rest button on D&D Beyond. Um,
I do want to mention that when it comes to Mahel's turn for watch, he wakes up before Aerith comes. He's just standing normal. He gets all his armor on. He gets everything ready, and then puts that night facade back on, and then walks out and meets her.
Morning, Mahal.
Morning.
How did you sleep? I was oddly strange, and after that attack, everything woke me up, every little sound. She looks over at
Yes.
Kalos. Look back at you.
Yes.
What?
It's-
They didn't come back.
Yeah.
I slept excellent. Thank you. You may finish your rest now.
And she'll go back down and hunker down for that last little bit of sleep.
all right.
And
And
once he sees her go to sleep, he's gonna start like, how did I let that happen? That shouldn't have happened. That was my fault. I have to protect them. And then he just berates himself during his watch.
So, actually, I kind of wake up hearing him say that. Mahel, you can't stay awake forever. It's okay. Just don't worry about it.
And if he says that, then immediately Mahal gets back to his nightly facade and goes back to his watch.
all right. And yeah. So watch ends, sleep ends. The morning is here. The As you wake up,
Leftover owlbear roast.
There is a the sound of the river down below in the ravine is um maybe a little bit more noticeable than it was the day before. Um that water flows fast. It's got a very strong current. And there's almost like a light mist in the air that's kind of brought up by some of the little rapids down below. Almost for a second you feel like, oh, this is kind of normal again. But it's just a little misty spray, little water. Still no bugs, really. See the occasional gnat or two. Um, I don't really hear the songs of birds. There's one in the distance there. Sounds like it's throwing up.
Aerith will be looking around, just kind of looking a little disappointed. Like she said, she misses the normal forest sounds.
And right in front of Aerith, as she's thinking that, a squirrel just kind of falls from the treetops.
Is it close by? Because she would go towards it to
Oh,
inspect
it's
what's
right,
going on.
like right in front of you. Like almost hits you in the face.
Oh, okay. She's gonna look at it and she's gonna ask Do if she'd come over, if they would come over. Do, this doesn't look natural.
Are you gonna give me the squirrel?
I'm gonna point to it. I wasn't
Okay.
going to touch it because if it's fallen out of the tree, I would assume something had contaminated it.
Doop doop doop. I am going to cast protection from poison on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna pick up the squirrel and start poking it and like shaking it and smelling it. And maybe do like the little you know.
I'm just gonna smile at her while she does that and go, well, yeah, okay. Can you tell me what's going on?
Well, for one, it's not dead.
Oh,
Okay.
well, this is awkward.
Okay.
It is.
Sorry,
it
I
is
just licked you.
definitely slowed. Definitely ill, sickly. Um, I would allow a. You can either roll medicine um, or nature, whichever you're better at.
Okay. Da, 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 da. That's wow. Yeah, I'll roll medicine. Damn. Although D&D Beyond or Roll20 hates me, so we'll see. God damn it!
Oh, she got a natural one.
I'm gonna.
I
I'm
have
gonna.
a +7.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you.
that's
I'm gonna give you
insane.
advantage here. Go ahead and re-roll.
Oh, that's super cheating, but I will
She's
so
gonna
take
get
it.
a 2.
No,
Oh,
I'm
that's
just.
see,
There
that's
we go.
better.
I'm just saying
I
because
told
this
you.
is dealing with poisons, one especially specifically a type of poison that you kind of pointed out the day before.
Uh-huh.
You would definitely have advantage on this check. So, with an 18, um,
God.
either this green dragon is either one, not young, or two, not one.
Is this the cause of the young green dragon? Is he poisoning this forest?
I think he might be a little bit more powerful than they thought.
Can we become ill?
Not with me here. I can help.
Aerith, I know that you intended to just watch them, but if this is what's happening all through this forest, we have to end this.
I agree. I don't know if we are up for it. That was part of our task, is to identify if we can handle it or not.
I mean, how many dragons do you feel like fighting?
You, by all accounts, you keep telling us it's stronger than a youngling. So now I'm
Carrie
getting a
Jillith
little.
will protect us. Carrie Jolith will protect us.
No, I'll protect you. Jeez.
Jeez.
Pat Dew on the head. Of course.
Did the squirrel let me pick it up?
Yeah. It's not resisting. It's too ill.
It's too sad.
I mean, yeah, it's probably sad. It's definitely sick though. It looks a little greener than it should.
Would I have would I, without using a spell slot on a squirrel, would I have any like herbal remedy ideas on how to at least preserve this squirrel until I can actually magically fix him?
Um Do you have an herbalism kit?
I think I've got a poisoner's kit, so like the opposite. I have alchemist. Oh, I do. I have alchemist supplies, an herbalism kit, and a poisoner's kit.
Oh, nice.
Are
I
you
have all the above.
Are you proficient in the herbalism kit?
That's a good question. I have to remember where to find that.
I will kill any pet.
Don't
I don't
you dare.
care. Just another member
I
of the
need to
party.
find my features and traits. There we go. Let me see here. Proficiencies. I'm proficient with medicine skill and the poisoner's kit.
Okay.
She has doubles in making an ability check. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm not with the healer's kit.
Well, the herbalism kit. So.
I mean herbalism kit. Sorry, herbalism kit.
Um.
And oh yeah, I'm. What the hell? I'm proficient with the alchemist supplies and the poisoner's kit, but not the herbalism.
Okay.
As Dew's rummaging in her wherever, I'm gonna go over to Mr. Fuzzy Bosom and go. How soon can we get to Colonist?
Oh.
We need to find out whether or not we can take care of this ourselves.
Yeah.
Or convince the others to leave.
Okay. Very good. Let's have Mr. Fuzzy Bottom do. Okay. Not great. Actually, no, we're going to roll that twice because. Oh yeah, that's even worse. Okay, cool. It's going to. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm packing up now. It shouldn't be too long, and the trek. It's only about half a day through this forest, to get to the city's edge, or at least the edge, of the rivers.
Okay.
So about the city, is it still occupied, or is it abandoned?
No, it was abandoned by the elves.
That's what I thought. So it's only inhabited by this dragon, we think.
And I
Yeah.
believe Mr. Copperpot mentioned followers of the Green Dragon.
Yes,
That is what we are
Dragon's
trying
Kingdom.
to assess.
Um,
I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that without doing some kind of action. Kalos, do you think the water is safe to drink?
Muted.
You're muted.
Sorry, I look over at Dew. Dew, how is the water poisoned?
I go and take a drink of it. I mean, I've got protection of poisoning on myself, so I imagine that it won't actually have effect, but I could probably maybe tell. Also, I am proficient with an herbalism kit because of my background.
Oh, okay.
That's where that came from.
The water doesn't. There's not. It's trace, but no, actually, go ahead. You can roll survival or nature at advantage.
Okay.
And
Oh. Sorry, Maddie. Protection from poison does not do what I thought it did. I just reread the spell and I read it wrong.
okay.
It actually neutralizes a poison that's already in the body, not
Oh.
protects you from being poisoned, which is fine because I'm going to do that anyways. I'm going to drink the water anyways because if I do get poisoned, I can cure myself.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and do either a nature or survival at advantage.
Okay.
And
I'll do. Ooh, 15.
okay, 15. 15 is very good. There's enough, you think, there's enough poison in the water that over prolonged drinking of the water would be detrimental, but for those of you here, a day or two isn't going to do anything really.
So traveling through the water will be okay.
Traveling through the water.
Isn't that what we're trying to do? Is pass the river?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. When we get to the city, I'll explain everything.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
it's beautiful. And this is one of my favorite parts of the novel. When they're describing the city. Oh my god. It is what you want your elven city to be, man. So beautiful. But no, you can the poison wouldn't be the thing to worry about if you were trying to cross the river, like within the river itself. One, you have to go down a deep ravine. It is almost 100 feet across, and the water's movement is so fast that you wouldn't be able to cross it, very, very easily, or maybe not at all. Yeah.
But the plan is, I understand it, is to follow this river to the city, correct?
The what?
Oh,
Follow this river to the city?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You'll be
I
walking
must have
along,
misunderstood.
but it's you're going to be following along the riverside. Of course, it's down a deep ravine below. Yeah. And Yeah, I think that's all the information I think you gleaned from that.
Best to stick to our water flasks then for now. Fill up only if we have to.
Well, we can't get to the river, right? Because it's in a ravine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we can't get to it in the first place, which is probably for the best. I mean, if we get down to the river, you you know when you drink like 6 pints of ale and you're fine, and then you have that 7th one and you throw up everywhere? That's kind of the
All
river
right.
down below. That's kind of what would happen with the river.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh,
The water
we'll
or
have to
ale?
take you out when we're done with this for sure.
I don't imbibe of spirits.
I talk to spirits all the time.
Maybe we can find something you like.
Mel just looks at it, looks at them, and all right, little one.
For real, right? So you all start heading through the forest, and Fuzzy Bottom with the jiggling, and you get through, and there is this where the sound of the river flowing gets louder and louder as you get closer and closer to the city, and partway to the city, there's a little clearing of trees, and you kind of look down at the into the ravine where the river is down below, and up ahead you see these falls, and there's a essentially what appears to be two rivers that connect right there and become one as they're flowing your way. Ah, yes, the confluence. We're getting very close. Very, very close. Just another, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes or so. We're almost there.
Should we make a base camp here and try and sneak in, or
We're going to need to get a little closer to observe. Because eh, we may not need to. I don't know. We'll see. Um,
all right? I just thought maybe we could make a base camp before we get there to drop off all non-essential items that so we could go in quicker.
right.
Are you all
All
right,
of my
Mr. President?
items are essential. All of them.
What?
I said all of my items are essential.
Let's get closer and see if a base camp will be needed. We can always travel back and find a good place. We can scout out as we walk along.
Oh, yes, I know of a couple good places where we can do that. But we definitely want to get closer. We need to see if the bridges are still up. They may have cut them. It is a defense for the city. But hopefully they're stupid.
I'm going to walk between the legs of the tallest person because in my mind, they're the ones who are going to get snatched by the dragon first.
I just figured you'd be on my horns again.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Doesn't want to be a target.
Mm-mm.
It's fair. And so actually, what we can do here is let me close that and let me bring this over to here. There we go. And here you can kind of see in the Roll20 what this city kind of looks like. And as you get closer to the ravine, um, you can look across, and what you see the four towers at either end of that uh, polygon, and to the right, you see this very large tower jutting into the sky. And then there are these great arches that go from tower to tower. Pathway bridges that could literally hold an army, but look so delicate. And of course, you see trees out there as well. Um, and other than those towers and those arches, you see nothing else that is pulling focus away from the beauty of the nature around it. And you all also feel almost a little sick to your stomach. Like there's a sour feeling. Um, the smell coming off of that city across the river there is foul. And as you come closer to the edge of the ravine, you hear damn it. They're smarter than I thought they were. There's supposed to be a bridge right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this got a little harder.
What is our next course of action if the bridges are down? How else do we get to this city?
Who
Well,
can fly?
that's what we're gonna do next time. So, as we will be ending our game here,
Jeez.
join us next time to see do they get across what's in the city and what's wrong with Mahel. Find out next time.
Right?
Yeah, I like it.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with Mahel?
Oh boy. Anyway, I love you folks. Oh my god, that was good. Yes.
That was
Now,
so much fun. God, I love this game.
And I really can't wait to describe the city because oh my god, I love this city so much. But that will have to wait because I don't know. Getting across the ravine could either take like 5 minutes of game time or the entire game. You never know with this crew. So,
Right?
Never know with us.
you never know. God damn it. This is so good. I love you guys.
You might have to have a magical
Oh.
squirrel tell us where to go.
I don't have my card or launch over the lobby.
Right?
Yeah. You have to get a lot more creative, but you've got a couple weeks to think about this stuff, you know? So, and I agree, Jeremy. It's probably going to be the entire game, you know? At minimum half. Oh, yeah. So, but let's zip around in reverse order of the thing that we did in the beginning and tell folks at home your things and stuff. We'll start with Matt. Matt, tell the folks at home what you're up to and where you can be found.
Hi, I'm Matt, or you can find me at Fire on Twitch or Twitter. Right now, just been playing some video games, working, and that's about it. And you'll find me here every other Sunday.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. I love your face. Ryan, do your thing.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ryan at Bayleg Maraudin on Twitch and Twitter. You can find me here on every other Tuesday playing Star Trek with Maddie. And we got a special new, at least one new player, maybe two. Maybe two. Super excited about that. Call It Thursday. Season 3 of Call It Thursday is going to be happening. There's some question on whether or not it's going to be Call It Thursday or Call It Tuesday. When we figure that out, we will definitely let you know. And just a little snippet, we will be traveling to the Miskatonic University as some students and some teachers, and that's where the adventure is gonna happen. I don't know what's going on with Tomb of Annihilation yet, with Thread Raider shutting down, so kind of up in the air with that one. Just keep an eye on my stuff to see if it happens. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Awesome. Audrey.
Hi, I'm Audrey, also Dornia Rain on Twitch. You can find me here every other Sunday for the Dragons of Rebirth. That's the only project I'm working on right now. So I'll see you next time.
Yay. Awesome. And last but certainly not least, Stephanie.
Hello, I am Stephanie. I am Tea and Tails everywhere. I am streaming every once in a blue moon randomly on my Twitch channel, but it's like random video games and stuff. I have no schedule, so you know, whenever. And then here every other Sunday. And then I also make dice bags in the rest of my time, and that's Tea and Tails dice bags. I will make your character into fabric.
And they are awesome.
With a very powerful transmutation spell.
That's
called my sewing machine.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful beast. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, my new one? Yeah, my new one is a beast of a machine, that's for sure.
Yo.
Yeah, it sounds like some serious like roadside equipment happening in this tiny little room. Yeah.
Wow.
I sound like I'm laying down a concrete.
yeah. The good ones do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I found in storage my sewing genie, which is one of those little portable ones, right? Like little pocket sewing machines.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's portable.
Does it still work?
Yeah.
Nice.
The
You know what to do with it?
the plug, though, the plug part, right? Actually, like, I plugged it in, and one of the things in there melted.
Oh.
But the great thing about Sewing Genie is that it also works on batteries.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Like 3 AAA batteries.
Oh my God.
Right? Right?
That's it.
Hey, that works.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
It works. It's I kind of know how to use it. I need more practice. I
yeah.
really have never, you know. Sewing machines are expensive and very, very large and heavy. So,
Yes,
you
they
know,
can be.
it's not one of those things that like people just have lying around everywhere, you know? It's like usually a specialty thing, you know? You have to be really interested. Um, I am really interested. I just like to learn things, man. Um,
I wish you were closer.
I know. It's just funny because we're really not that far away,
We're not that far,
but
but
far
far
enough.
enough to be an inconvenience during a pandemic.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
Pandemic.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Audrey. This was awesome. I'm glad we got back to this. Um, because, you know, Christmas um is over. And it's 2021. Hopefully a much better year than last. We'll see. You know, it's not starting well though.
Not
I mean, I'm
really.
not getting my hopes up, but I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Man, the
Not
start of
going
this
great
year.
so far, but it's just the beginning. We still have the whole year.
Cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. So, I'm Maddie, aka So Many Games, and yo, I do a lot of things on the internet. Too many things, probably. Um, I basically play or run some type of role playing game 4 nights a week. Um, and then, you know, I have a talk show and a home game. So, 5 nights a week. But we've got some exciting stuff happening right here at the So Many Games channel, home of the Chatty Fam. We've got our Star Trek game. We've got some really interesting, fun excitement coming on there because we're adding a new cast member this Tuesday. This Tuesday, the one, the only at Dana Lee B is joining our crew, and maybe by the next episode we might have another. But we'll hold on to that one for now. Um, we are we are casting for our Colica Thursday or Colica Tuesday, whichever it may be. Um, here. And then we also are casting for another D&D 5e game that is currently in a campaign. It's a homebrew world. Characters are currently at 6th level, and there's a little bit of a homebrew on how the levels and whatnot work and everything. But they are looking for a couple new players as they're moving into a new home from Thread Raiders. So if you're interested in that, I'll be posting something in the TTRPG Fan Finder here very soon, either tonight or tomorrow, about looking out for interest in that. More than likely, that's gonna probably take a Thursday from the Colica Thursday, moving into Tuesday, if that's the case. If Colica Thursday doesn't move, then it could be another night. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. We I don't know, man. Oh, right. Next Sunday, right here, same time, join us for Duval and Dragons. We'll be back here with Duval King Jacob's game, where I get to play a Petitiefling sorcerer warlock, which is fun. And yeah, so anyway, thanks so much. We should raid somebody, you know, because that's unfortunately what a lot of TTRPG streamers don't do as much of. And we need to spread
We
love.
need to
We need to.
spread that love.
And are they still doing the?
Jasper's game day.
They are. Okay, we're gonna go raid Slade's Paradise because it's Jasper's game day game going. With at least one friend and
Smitty, I think, is in this game, right?
oh, is he? Awesome.
I don't know
Okay.
if it was this game or the one before this.
I think it was the one before. But Ashley's playing right now, and I think they're wrapping up. This is gonna be, I think, their last game of the weekend. And I got to play on Friday and drop the dice game. It was a lot of fun. So we're gonna raid them now, show some love, and free those fucks.
Where's the fox?
Holla. There we go.
Yeah, Manny, I didn't know if you if you were trying to make him sick, because that's what I said. Are you okay, Mr. Fuzzy Bottom? Because I saw you go like that, and I'm
Yep.
like,
Yep.
Did Maddie just fall asleep?
I
Or was he
literally
playing
was like,
Fuzzy Bottom?
what is happening? Oh my god.
I mean, you stayed up all night last night.
I stayed up most of the night. I did get a little sleep, but it wasn't much.
Yeah, Matt and I stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning.